Welcome to Football Manager 1976, as we're right now August 15, 1976, and this is Football Manager now from the 70s. We have 9 leagues. This is the 1976 replay. Again, our biggies, we're going to have the European Cups from both years. We're going to have Euro, and then we're going to have the World Cup at the end of the second year. But we're going to do 1 week every week. We're going to have the game of the week, so we're going to do 1 week, the games of the week, and all that, and we're going to follow 9 leagues. So, first one, we're doing the leagues, different things, starting on the 22nd. Which will be 1 more week from here. Here's the Spanish Division League. And there you go. See, nobody right there has anything there. It is Barcelona, even odds, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. And then it just goes up big for all the other ones. So looking good there. That's a very big one. Very big reputation for a league. But it's very, very top heavy. So they haven't played a game yet. Taking a look at the first division. First division here. And taking a look, here is the total. Underneath there is everything there. Liverpool, the favorites. Derby County, third. And that's why we're having the game they are today. The game we have today. Right now you can see Derby County, it's 2 for a win, 1 for a tie. They won the last game 3-0 over Aston Villa. And Aston Villa, 22nd member, 42 games on here. So they drew Liverpool early. Liverpool has not played a game yet. And that's first division pretty much there. The news, they're just kicking off right there, nothing big. The French division, they're already kicking off right here. OL and OM, both with 1 draw. There you see everything. French division 1, starting off very early. 38 games there. The Bundesliga. The Bundesliga right there, opening. There is the Bundesliga. The past winners, everything right there. They're third. Nobody's played yet. They play on the 22nd. Serie A. Again, they open up on the 22nd. And there's everything there. Again, you don't have any goals or anything yet. The first division, you already have Worthington with 3 goals. The average rating, Worthington has been incredible. Derby County looking good. Derby County. This is not Brian Clough, Derby County. Scottish Premier Division. They play everybody 4 times. Rangers and Celtic. Rangers with a 1-0 loss. And that was, wow. That was a shock early on. And Rangers, Celtic with the tie. Rangers loses to Hearts. And Hearts, early on, that's big there. Wow, that is a shock for there. Now here it is. Here's the division. Here's the Netherlands, Eredivisie. Feyenoord, PSV, and Ajax are all it's very, very top heavy. Very, very, very top heavy. And Feyenoord is looking good. Willie Cruz. Looking very good there, but the question is, how long will that go? The 22nd, they have games. They have some games today on the 15th. That'll be big. The NASL, on the 15th, they have a lot of people, New York, Tampa Bay, LA, and Washington. We'll be able to see some of those games soon. And the second division, the top 3 move up. So you see Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is 9th. That's Brian Clough. Remember, they looked so good there. And there we go. So looking around the world, The African Super Cup will start. The African Super Cup, this is the different stages there. That's going to be something to look forward to there. And Asia, you have some others. New York and Dallas, a big one. Tampa Bay and New York on the 29th. We'll keep an eye on that game. For Europe, Serie A starts. Tottenham versus Arsenal, a London rivalry. And Oceania, that's big. The world rankings really quickly. The world rankings. We're going to take a look at the world rankings right now. The international rankings. Belgium is 1, Brazil is 2. France is 3, Argentina is 4. England is 5, Croatia is 6. That's going to go nuts because the Soviet Union is good. And a team to look for is Peru. This is when they were really, really good. Peru was really good. You take a look at the national team. That was the senior squad, their schedule. And they lost to Brazil 3-0. They beat Paraguay 1-0. And then they have a few more, but you take a look at that, South America. You take a look at the world really quickly. The World Cup qualifiers. Stages. Well, not there. Sorry about that. That's the 1978 World Cup. They're going to go South America. So, international competitions, South American qualifying, and there you see through 6 games, Peru looking good. Looking good. Friday, September 4th, we're going to have a few of them. Remember, the top 4 go, 5th goes into a playoff. And Brazil is looking great. Argentina is looking great. And when they play each other, I think they already did. They play 18 games. They're a third of the way done. Today, though, today's going to be a good day. The game that we have today is the first division game in England between Derby County and Liverpool. Derby has played 1 game and they won 3-0, and Liverpool has not played yet. Let's go to the baseball ground. Let's go to the baseball ground, and you're going to see on the 15th, Derby and Liverpool. This should be a good one. It's the beginning of all these leagues. Derby and Liverpool, there you see, but you can't really go up and down with the countries yet. We just don't know where they are. It's the very beginning. At the baseball grounds, let's go there. This should be good. There it is, Derby and Liverpool. Should be good. And other latest scores, there it is. We're going to keep that up, the match statistics and match stats, everything like that. There's the league table. Latest event updates. There we go. The league table, as you can see, this is current. And as you see right now, the report, waiting for the match report, not yet. And it is, wow, Liverpool body language. They got everything in here. So league, this is going to be latest events right there. To your left-hand side, that'll be big. Taking a look right now, we're about ready for kickoff. Derby is in white, Liverpool is in red. Here at the baseball grounds, and we're going to be ready to go as they come out. And you see Derby is in white, Liverpool in red, and we're underway. We're going to bring it down. And the camera height and the zoom, there we go. Early on, speed right there. It's going to be early. Kevin Keegan and out of play. But it was offside. So there we go. As we begin. Scores in the left. Here's Case. Case to Kennedy. Kennedy to Hughes. Hughes here in the baseball ground. McDermott will try and hit Neal. Neal. Callahan. Neal. Here's Case. McDermott trying to see if he can make a look. Kennedy goes inside, and here's Newton. Hales now will bring it down. We're early on. It is Derby and Liverpool. Derby, of course, got this a little early. Hughes, and they'll kick it to Highway. Highway back to Hughes, and they'll knock it away. So here's Thompson. Kennedy now. They go Callahan. You're in the baseball grounds, trying to hit Kevin Keegan. Keegan again on a run. Keegan, he's going to get Highway on the other side. Highway, he's going to go to Case. Case is open, he scores a goal. Jimmy Case. And it's 1-0 Liverpool. And okay, its reconnection is good. He didn't miss anything. Gemmell. Again, Ipswich, that's Mills. His second goal. There, it's 1-0 there. Ipswich beating Man City. Here's Newton. Here's George. Rioch trying to get it in, and Neal will get it back to Clements, and they'll kick it away. Clements. High and trying to fight for it. McDermott again. Liverpool had an early goal and made it 1-0. Here's Case, knocked away by Rioch. Case again will try and cross. George will hit it away. Already 1-0. Liverpool, big that they think they want to win this game. That's big. They want to win this, they want to win the league. There'll be a throw-in. As they go early on. Hughes again, Hemingway. Hughes will go over, and it's going to be a shot, save Bolton. Of course, Liverpool got one. QPR. Leach scored in the third one. Queens Park Rangers 1-0. Gemmell again. Here's Nish. Nish will go to Rioch. And McFarland again. McFarland will have it for Derby County to Nish. Nish to George. They want to try and hit it up to Gemmell. Gemmell again. Neal, and Neal will take it away and knock it away. It'll be a throw-in now. Still 1-0. Latest scores here. Rioch in front, the header, and it's wide. For England in the League Cup. This is the League Cup. Lincoln and Hereford United, Brighton and Carlisle. Tate scoring in the third minute, and Oldham and Peterborough. Here's Callahan. Callahan, he'll bring it into the box, and Webster will knock it away. Well, the French Cup early. Paris Saint-Germain, you got a lot of these teams. Very big there early on. Here comes Hale. And Bolton again. He'll take it to Nish. Nish. And Hector. Early on, here's Serie A. No goals. There's an injury for Fagia. And Thomas again to Webster. And they'll bring it back. In the United States, the NASL, New York and Dallas, that's a big one. A very big one. We'll be taking a look at that. We might have the Soccer Bowl one day. Highway will knock it out. Derby County. A little upset. Arsenal a 1-0 lead. Malcolm McDonald, it looks like. Hector, and there's a foul on Callahan, and that's a yellow on Callahan. Callahan, and that'll be his yellow, and he got one. Is it Malcolm McDonald? Let's see. They get it in, and it'll be knocked away. George. Hales, McDermott, he goes down, no. And here's McFarland again. Taking a look, here's George. All the way up to Newton. And Hughes will knock it away. So Derby County early. They need to be getting things going. And Thomas now with the throw-in. George to Thomas. Thomas taking a look to George. They get it out to Webster. Webster to Rioch. And Webster and Derby County will have it. They get it in. Newton. George. Hector. Knocked away by Hughes. And Thomas will have it again. And they get it back to their goalie. 10 minutes in, McFarland and Ish. They have Gemmell. Gemmell wants to try and move it here. Gemmell and Highway will knock it back to Clements. Well, early on, it is Liverpool, an early goal by Case. And in the 3rd minute, it made it 1-0. This is an early season, a big early season game. You play, 42 games. You play 42 games, and now you're playing a number one. Not many times you get to play a number one, like Liverpool. Liverpool, you have the Manchesters will be up there. United is against Norwich. Also, Manchester City is looked upon. There's going to be the kick, no good. Keegan Kennedy. And McDermott now. They go, long shot, Bolton a save. And he'll hold on to it, but it'll be a corner. And a big corner there. Here's Callahan. Callahan again, the corner, that's going to be knocked away. Case down. Case, it'll be inside. Keegan. Highway, and that is offside. And not that, you don't want that. And there's Bolton now, kick off. McDonald in the 7th minute for Arsenal. They're up 1-0. Ish. Knock it away. So Liverpool 1, Derby 0. Our game of the week, West Ham just scored. Radford, he has 11, but that's 11th minute. Sorry, not his 3rd goal. That's the minutes. Here comes Gemmell. Gemmell again. Gemmell. Neal, and he's going to knock it away, and Case will have it. Case. And knocked away. It'll be a throw-in. Neal. Smith again. Smith to Thompson. Liverpool up 1-0. West Ham. Jay Radford not running. Case to Neal. The Case, he's in. McDermott. There's the header, and Bolton a save. Bolton will have a save there. Knock it over. Rioch to Nish. Nish will bring it up. And Neal will have it. Thompson to Kennedy. Highway. Highway to McDermott. McDermott, Nish. and it's away. Well, there you see it right now, 1-0 Liverpool. Case with the goal. Newt knocks it away. Is it Malcolm McDonald? Yep, Malcolm McDonald without the sideburns. That's going to be Case. And okay, Case will knock it away. Case now. Case, and it'll be Liverpool's. As they get it out, Queens Park Rangers now leading Aston Villa 1-0. We had that. There it is, 1-0. Hughes. Oh, they tried to get Kevin Keegan in there. And Bolt now will punt it away. Hector. He'll have it. 1-0, an early goal. Highway, Thomas. Here's Hales to George. Get it around, Hector again. He's going to want to try and run to get it back. Rioch. Hughes again. The big match of the week. Highway, and that goes out. It's a free kick. Hughes. Kennedy to Thompson. Early on, and it's a save. Jimmy Case, the goal, 3rd minute. There's the stats so far. 4 shots for Liverpool, 4 on target. Derby County having a hard time getting close to the goal. So 1-0 Liverpool leading from early on. Here's George. To McFarland. To Nish. To Rioch, he knocks it away. First half, he'll throw it in the baseball grounds here in Derby County. 18,000. It was built in 1900. Hughes. Here's the Highway. That's going to be a free kick. Webster with a foul. Callahan trying to get it over the header. It's going to be wide. Derby County with the goal kick. 1-0. Bolton will kick. Thompson. Webster. Here's Thomas. Right now, Derby County, they were hoping to get a win here today. If they get a win here today, yes, you play 42, but Liverpool is very good, and when you get a chance to get points, on a team that's favored to win it all, then you got to do that. Here's the highway to Kennedy. Liverpool looking so good so early. Halftime of all the other stats. And at full time we'll have the up-to-date. Everything, really. Case says the only goal he scored in the 3rd minute. McDermott to Neal. Neal to McDermott. And here's Case. To Neal. And out of play. A goal kick. No, a corner. Callahan will have it. You can see the Liverpool fans back there. Hector will knock it away. And Newton will have it. He's looking down the field. Knocked away by Kennedy. Liverpool 1, Derby nothing. Webster to Hector. Hales. And Callahan. Kennedy. Thompson and Liverpool now. Halfway through the first half. Here's Highway, and he's hit by Newton. That should be a yellow. The referee's yelling at Newton. You don't want that stuff happening like that. A lot of teams still scoreless here, really. 5 goals, that's it. Case, McDermott, Neal, Callahan. Case has the goal, knocked away, Neal, and that won't be anything. Here's Hale, to George. They're breaking out, they go to Newton. Newton, they go across the field, he misses, and Neal will have it. And here's Highway. Highway will push it forward. Out of play. Well, Kennedy now. Callahan in the middle, no good. Knocked away Thompson. Kennedy, too far. Derby needs to change a little bit. They have to. They're not getting really anything. Bolton. Liverpool is looking good early. Of course, Man United is still tied. Man City. Leeds is another one you got to watch. 26th minute, Hughes will throw it in. Riley to Hughes. Here's Hughes. George, a couple weird bounces. Kennedy to Highway to Hughes, and that's offside. QPR has just scored against Aston Villa. Aston Villa is supposedly the worst team in the league, and QPR has just scored again. That's Givens in the 25th minute. It's 2-0 QPR. They'll bring it back. Liverpool just looking good early. Kennedy and Gemmell. Finish. Go and it'll be away. So QPR leading 2-0. Here's Neal. Knocked away. Liverpool early. I mean, this is a solid game. HC0023, good to see you. HC0023, really good to see you. We're doing the 1970s, and this is going to last a few years for me. It really will be. Be a corner. Here's Gemmell. Go outside. And it's Newton now. So HC0023, really good to see you. George to Hales. We're starting in 1976. And we're doing one broadcast a week until we get to 1978 World Cup. That'll be 100 broadcasts, 104. Actually a little more because we'll have all of the World Cup and all of the Euro. So a lot of them, it'll take a while. But here's Case. Case will bring it up. Ipswich, Man City is tied. Ipswich. Man City, and that'll be in the corner. Bolton a save. So Man City has scored. In the 27th minute, it is 1-1. Gemmell. Gemmell. George. Rioch. Thomas to Webster. She's going to push it up. Here's Newton into the corner. In for Derby County, and it'll be a corner. Man City, that's big that they scored. Gemmell. Oh, and headed out. Hales to Newton to Gemmell. He's open in the box. He's got it. Gemmell and highway, and they'll knock it away. Thomas. Thomas to Webster. And back to Thomas. George. Derby County, they're the wannabe, but early on it's like bam. This is Derby's second game. Their first game, they won 3-0. Here's Case. But it's like, bam, your second game for Derby. Liverpool, bam, your first game. It's like, here it is. Big time matchup. Case. And knocked away. Oh, there's a red card. There is a red card for Birmingham City. Kendall just got a red. And that's huge. Gemmell. Oh, there's a foul by Smith. They wanted a little bit more than that. Here comes Gemmell, a free kick. A dangerous area. They go inside. Oh, and Newton missed. Oh my goodness. That's second division. Bristol City. No, it isn't. Birmingham and Bristol City, they're both. This is first division. Smith. Kendall with a red card. Clements, our halftime show. Halftime of all the games in the league that we have. So Gemmell knocks it away. Neal will throw it in. Got Callahan now. And McFarland, and this will be Derby County. A little bit, I should say, upset is Derby. Oh, Stoke on a penalty, Greenhoff. It's 1-1 there. Neal inside. Highway to Hughes. A save by Bolton. He went over McFarland. Got out of the way. Pace and knocked away. So it's 1-0. So far pretty good. HC0023, good to see you. Thompson. McDermott. Liverpool now up 1-0 against Derby. Case says the only goal was early in the 3rd minute. Neal to McDermott. Keegan Kennedy. Would be a strong start for Liverpool. Nash, Nish. And oh, he's hurt. Nish is hurt, and this is what they don't want. Nish is hurt. He's down in a box, and here's the trainer coming out. Not looking good. Derby County. Oh, he goes back on the ground, sliding back up. He's going to walk off for some treatment. Nish had hurt. Here comes Callahan now. They're going to keep him in the game. Callahan again. Oh, he had Kevin Keegan right there, and he couldn't put it in, and it goes out. Derby County. Lots of things going on so far. Webster to Thomas. Here's Hales. Oh. Here's Kevin Keegan. Keegan again. Kevin Keegan will go down, and this will be knocked away. September 4th is the next international window. We'll have all the World Cup qualifying then. Kennedy to McDermott. Hughes. Liverpool. Seems like they spent most of their time in this end. Neal. McDermott again to Kennedy. Case. Oh, trying to hit Kevin Keegan again. And it'll be a corner. Liverpool still with the early goal. Knocked away. Case. It'll be knocked away out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Neal. McDermott, and that's Bolton in the save. Bolton. Derby now. Webster will throw it in. Derby County down by 1. George to Webster. Rioch nearing the half. They want to go in and talk about how they can pressure a little bit more. Nish is still in. He might be a halftime sub. If he can't go any harder than this, he's hurt. Rioch to Nish. You got Gemmel again. He makes things happen, and they know it. Nish. Oh, here's Hales to Gemmel. Gemmel still in. Gemmel. And knocked away. Stoke in the 31st. Nice West Ham. And we're nearing halftime. Thomas. George to Bolton again. Not the craziest of games. Rioch again. Rioch will have it. Gemmel, every time he touches it, it's big. Did they foul him? No, and it'll be a throw-in. Halftime, very interesting. Debut our halftime show. Kendall with the red card. Everybody wondering how that happened. Big time in the league. Oh, lead scored. Peter Lorimer. In the 41st minute, Peter Lorimer. And it is a 1-0 lead. They're playing Leicester. Leeds again, a big lead. It didn't even register yet on that bottom one. It will, though. McFarland, about a minute or two to go. Bolton will knock it away. Gemmel. Over to Smith. Back to Clements. Darby, I don't know about this. Highway. And knocked away. Newton. Kennedy again back to Hughes. Can they get one right before the half? That would be big. McDermott, the case. He has the early goal. He goes against Nish, who's injured, and Nish will knock it away. And that'll be a corner there. So they're going to bring everyone down. Callahan. Header no good. Here's Newton now. Newton, he's got Hales up top, and Hughes will knock it out, and Darby, they want their own sort of things happening. Webster. George. Thomas. And McFarland again. Peter Lorimer's goal, that was big. Man United still scoreless with Norwich. And that's big in the league. You get 2 for a win, 1 for a tie. So it's not like today where it's, if you tie, that's a major loss. But you don't want to tie too many. Here's Case. Case again, bringing it down the side. Case against Gemmel. Gemmel knocked away. 2 extra minutes. 2 extra minutes. Kennedy into Highway. And Kennedy, and that'll be offside. So Darby now. Big red card. Red, that Kendall, that'd be big, but here's Keegan. Kevin Keegan. Oh, knocked away Webster. And Hales will have it. They go to Newton now. They break it out. To Thomas. Thomas to Newton to George. George trying to get Newton, he gets it through. And maybe one last one of the half. One last, I don't want to say rush. Gemmel, Newton, Hector, no. And it'll be knocked out. Webster again for Derby. He'll throw it in. And get Hector. McDermott will bring it out to Kevin Keegan, and here's Keegan going. Keegan's against Nish. Keegan knocks it away. Nish knocks it away. And Keegan again. Keegan back to Case. There's the only goal. Case brings it out to the side. Neal to McDermott. To Kennedy. Here's Case. Case scored! No! Offside! It's offside. It's disallowed. It's offside. Oh my goodness, it would have been big 2-0, but it is 1-0. It's a disallowed goal. And it is offside. Here's the replay, and Case barely offside, but it was. He would have had his second. And that is the half. Liverpool 1, Derby 0. And we'll take a look here. 5-2 in shots, not that great. Not one on target. And 2 goals there. Possession, Derby had a little bit more. 7-3 in corners, 6-3 in fouls. Hasn't been the craziest game. Very quickly, Jimmy Case, the early one. Here's Case's goal, 3 minutes in. In the 3rd minute, Highway had it. And Highway got Case wide open, and he scored. And that was the Liverpool fans right there. Ian Callahan got booked right on Hector, bam, and that was hard. He gave him an early yellow there. And it had it 1-0 there. Very easy. The latest scores now. Newcastle 1-0 over Coventry. Tottenham. Arsenal 1-0 over Tottenham. Everton and Sunderland 0-0. QPR now 3-0 over Aston Villa. Aston Villa they're the worst team on here. Stoke 1-1 over West Ham. A penalty by Greenhoff. Man United being surprised by Norwich. And Man City surprised by Ipswich. A red card in Birmingham. 0-0 over Bristol City Leeds. 1-0 Peter Lorimer with the goal over Leicester. West Brom 0-0 over Middlesbrough. Liverpool 1-0 over Derby. That's where we are. Quickly in the 2nd division. Leyton Orient 1-0 over Luton. Sheffield United 2-0 over Chelsea. Fulham and Wolves tied 1-1. Plymouth 1-0 over Charlton. Bolton and Blackpool, there's a red there by Chandler. Cardiff, Millwall, and Southampton and Burnley are all tied there. In the League Cup, Lincoln over Hereford, Carlisle over Brighton, and Oldham right now over Peterborough. In France, the French Cup, Paris Saint-Germain, the only one right now to really push ahead. Paris FC is down 1-0. Germany, and I'm not sure what this is. Offenbach is winning. Wolfsburg, and they get into their league next week. Serie A, this is the beginning of their league. Sampdoria 1-0 there. Sebring 1-0 there. There's an injury, and 2 injuries for Foggia Napoli with a goal Milan, and Fiorentina 1-1. For Scotland, the Scottish League Cup, Hibernian 1-0, and Motherwell over Falkirk. Right there, that's the Scottish League Cup. 1st Division for Spain, Barcelona 2-0 over Las Palmas. And looking through notable, they're the only notable one there. In the United States, 1-0 Dallas leading New York. That would be a big win for them. And any sort of friendlies are later on today. But right now, that's the latest scores. And we're about ready to go for the 2nd half. The team analysis for Derby, you can see for Liverpool, good number of touches in the ball in the penalty area. They struggle for possession in the opposition half. For Derby, they regain possession in their center areas in their third, and they have struggled for possession in the other team's half, so both teams have had the same thing. We're going to begin the second half. Latest scores in table, there it is. That's your latest scores. We should just do that next time. Kendall was sent off. We're going to have to see that. That's the first division. We're going to go. That'll be later on. Player statistics. Very good. And there we go. That'll be at the end of the game. We'll do all that at the end of the game. So there we go. Keegan to start. Subs coming in. Colin Todd will be in. And Hughes to Highway. Highway early to McDermott. HC0023, good to see you. As we go to Case. Thomas again to Newton. And Liverpool would love to get a 2-0 lead. They would early on. Hughes in the corner. Newton is away. Hughes will throw it in. I think the thing is, it's been such a defensive game that I think that they want their second goal. Case. McDermott to Case. Neal. Case. Oh, nobody's there. And he's just going to kick it out. We're beginning the second half. Derby County's down 1-0. Webster. Knock it away. Liverpool, you know, they're surprising. There's Todd now. They got an early lead and they just haven't. Here's Hector. They're starting to push in the second half. And Hughes will have it to Highway. They're going to push it ahead. Bolton, well, I'll take that there. And, you know, they should have. Be high and deep. Hales almost had it. Here's Webster. Webster to Newton. Newton to Webster. Webster. George. Webster again to Ryan. Hector. McDermott to steal, and there it is. McDermott, he's got Kevin Keegan. Keegan now on the steal. Keegan and a save. There's a corner. They had a goal. Remember, disallowed for being offside. Case. Case again. Case will have it over. Case. Bolton. And there's the save. Scores and highlights after this game. A lot of scores and a lot of highlights. Hector. Rioch to Todd. Todd will have it, and that's a foul on Case. And he's yelling at Case. There's 18,300 here, and they give Jimmy Case a yellow. So he has a goal and a yellow. You got to be careful here. It's only 1-0. Hector. Hector to Newton. Highway to Smith. And Smith to Thompson. They'll knock it up. Here's Highway. Highway will move it down, and there's going to be knocking back to Webster, and he'll have it. Oh, what a terrible mistake. A terrible mistake for Liverpool. Liverpool, terrible mistake, sorry, for Derby. Liverpool will get it. Webster will knock this away. Thompson again to McDermott. You got Neal. Neal again. Neal to Kennedy. McDermott again. Arsenal's up 2-0. McDonald is second. One in the 7th minute, one in the 51st. And Arsenal, that is big there. Here's Smith. Smith to the near side. Case. Todd again. Gemmell, and Case will fight for it. And that's going to be a foul on Gemmell. A little bit heated. Is Gemmell going to get a card? No. Right now you have 2 Liverpool players. So what in the heck? Bolton will have the save. That was right off the free kick. And Bolton will kick it deep. Here comes Gemmell. Gemmell on a run. Gemmell's going to push it. Gemmell tripped up by Hughes, and Neal will knock it away. So Liverpool 1-0. Here's Todd. Very defensive game. On to Rayos. Still. Maybe a throw-in. Todd again. There's Callahan to Case. Case will push it. Keegan to Callahan. Callahan to Case to McDermott. Hector again. Hector. Newton. George. Newton to Webster. Newton again. Back to Webster to George. Derby County, they would love to tie this thing up. They would love to, but you know, you don't always get to do what you love to do. 2-0 Arsenal. There's an injury. McLean is injured. Stoke has just scored against West Ham. Everton has scored against Sunderland. And West Ham takes a 2-1 lead. Here's Kevin Keegan, and a save by Bolton. Rebound and knocked away. It'll be a goal kick. Oh, Bolton had a great save. He almost made it 2-0. So West Ham up 2-1. They just got the goal. Barnes. Everton 1-0 over Sunderland. Here's Highway. Hector, it hit Highway, and George to Newton, and here they go. Newton will push it up. You got people warming up on the sidelines. McDermott, Highway, and Thomas. Webster again to Rioch, to George. Derby needs to start pushing, and they know they will. Callahan to Hector. Hector to Hales to Newton. Newton again. Trying to get it over. It'll be knocked away. Well, for Derby County, there hasn't been much really in offense in this game. This is like an American football game. It's 7-3 and a lot of punts. George to Hector. Rioch. Gemmell. Todd. Gemmell to Hector. Highway, no. Here comes Keegan. To Kennedy to Highway. George to Webster. Hector to Newton. Middlesbrough is up against West Bromwich Albion 1-0. They just got a goal by Boersma. And Boersma says 1-0 Newcastle. We know that. There's Newton. Newton, the shot, and it is Clements. And I think that is their first shot on goal all day. First shot on goal all day. Here's Hector. There's George. Rioch. Newton, and Hughes knocked away. Well, Derby County. Webster. You can see that Derby County here in the baseball grounds. Oh, and that's a foul. Look at the old ambulance from the 70s in the background. I like that. Gemmel, the free kick. This could be big. Gemmel. Save Clements. And they're starting to push a little bit more. Clements, early on, everybody plays for ties and goals. They play cautiously. Then in the middle and late in the season, you see what you need to do, and you open it up. You don't want to open yourself up early and get down. That's why some cautious games here. George to Todd. They go to Gemmel. Gemmel and Neal will knock that away. Liverpool up 1-0 as the games start going more and more. Todd. Callahan will have it. Here comes Liverpool, and Callahan will move it out to Kevin Keegan. Kevin Keegan again to Neal. Neal to Kevin Keegan, out of play. They're trying to get him. He likes the idea. I never liked that phrase. We're an hour in. Bolton will kick here. This is big. Derby County trying. I'll just kick that one away. Derby County trying to, they're trying to get something going. Thompson to Hughes. To Highway. McDermott now, and here's McDermott. McDermott to Case. He has a goal and a yellow. Neal. Liverpool looking solid. I wouldn't say great, but solid. They have 2 yellows. Here's Case. Case, and it'll be a corner. Remember that they had 1 goal taken away because of 1 goal taken away, and because of an offside. Case. Thompson, Kennedy. Kennedy again to Highway. Hughes. Thomas to Bolton. And Bolton again, high, and we'll kick that deep. Roach. Todd again. Todd. George. Newton now. Back to George. Rioch. Here comes Derby County now. Over an hour in, and Neal. And he'll knock it away. Here comes Highway. They want to bring it up. Highway again, a very defensive game, and knocked away. And Liverpool will get everybody down here again. Well, if they can notch another one, that would be big. That'd be really, really big. Kennedy. Here's Thompson. He's going to push it up. Trying to hit Kevin Keegan, and it'll be a goal kick. I mean, you see everything here. Man City and Man United are still tied. That would be a big tie. Ties don't hurt like they used to. If you tie a team and another team beats a team, you're only down 1 point instead of 2. And that's big. That is big. Because in the old day and in the new days, if you tie, that hurts. I kind of like that in the new days, but here, a tie is a half win, half loss. 2 for a win, 1 for a tie. On Rios, Gemmel. Rios again, George. Gemmel. Knocked away by McDermott. McDermott again. Here's Kennedy. Keegan Kennedy goes to Highway. Highway past everyone. Highway like he's driving on one. He tries to get it in to Kevin Keegan. Can't have it. I keep calling him Keegan Kennedy. That's a teacher at her school. McDermott. Good guy, real good guy. Case. Hector. That's going to be a foul, and McDermott lost the ball, and then he gets called for a foul there. Now, Darby, this will be the 65th minute coming up. Todd to George. To Hales. Hales to Todd. Rioch gets it back to Todd. Looking again. Here's George. George up to Newton. Newton again. We'll go back to Webster. Webster will 1-2 it to Newton. Newton into Hales, and he can't have him, and out of play. It'll be a corner now. It will be a corner. So lots of things happening, and it's settled down here in the Premier League. Here's Gemmel. Gemmel, no. He's trying to get it into Hector. Newton. And that's going to be knocked away. McDermott to Tribb, 1-0 Liverpool. Leads Derby. Smith. Case to McDermott. Callahan. Webster, McFarland. To Todd. McFarland again. Thomas. To George. Newton, he's going to push up. Here's Newton. Newton will go back. Derby County down 1-0. They gave up a goal early, and now they're trying to come back. Webster to Hector. George. And Neal will knock it away. George. He'll go to the near side. Gemmel. They go nuts when they hear Gemmel's name. He's got a couple chances early. George to Hector. Hector again. Hector. Going by Kennedy. No, and Highway will knock it away. To Webster now. To George. Rioch. Take it to Neal. And Neal again to Smith. And here's Case. So still 1-0. They're trying to push to get a lead now. Callahan to Case. Case with the only goal. 3rd minute. Case will push it up, and that'll be knocked away. Oh no, it's still in. Gemmel to Todd. McFarland. And out of play. Well, there you see Liverpool 1, Derby 0. Neal. George. And here's Hales. Hales to George. We'll go to the near side. Here's Gemmel. Gemmel again. Gemmel. And he'll push it back. It'll be a throw-in. Liverpool 1, Derby County nothing. When it comes to league championships, this is game number 2 out of 42, but this is big, really, for Derby, because Liverpool want to get a game up on them. There's Hector. They try and get it into Newton, and Hughes will knock it away. I mean, if you're Derby, We do need this game at the end of the game, post-game show. We'll have stats, highlights, and everything. Thomas to Riach. To the near side, Case will knock it back. Neal, and here's Liverpool. Oh, those dawning red uniforms. Neal, knock it away. The last 20. They got to be worried about this. Todd to throw it in. Hector. Todd. Gemmel. Rioch. Todd. George. Hector. George to McFarland. Rioch, McFarland again. George. McFarland will shoot it up. Nothing. And Clements will have it. I mean, my goodness, there's not the attacking that they need right now. I mean, they gotta fix things. I mean, they will later on in the year. Their form, they had a 3-0 win earlier on in the year. Earlier on in their first game. But it looks like they're just out of gas here. And Hughes, and knocked away. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Well, I mean, goal. Highway. George will knock it away. And this will go to midfield. Not the most incredible game we've ever seen. You can see the shots, only 3 shots for Derby in the entire game. 1 on goal. 7 for Liverpool. I mean, there's not. Here's Gemmel. Gemmel again on the line. Case, Neal, Callahan, and they'll knock it away. Up the field, McFarland will knock that one out. You always want the woodwork on there. Case one hit the post. Very defensive game early in the season. I mean, they've had some things. It's been sloppy at times. But right now, Liverpool is just really, I mean, Liverpool is just looking solid defensively. And there's a foul. And David Johnson is hurt. There's a sub. Hughes. McDermott. Back to Kennedy. Neal. Oh, right off Todd, and okay, that wasn't good there. Liverpool very dominant, very suffocating. It just looked like Liverpool has been afraid to pull the trigger. They got up 1-0, and they played a very defensive game, and then ever since then, it's like they're not coming out of that to push for a second. Here's Newton, and you can see that Derby is pushing everybody then. Hughes. What a defensive play. Kennedy now. He'll push it up, and here's Johnson. They might get a second. They're waiting really for Derby, and there, right down the field, Thomas. A good challenge. We're almost waiting for Derby to push. They're not going to push. They're waiting for Derby to pull the trigger first because they're that confident in their defense. Hughes. Thompson now. And Clements will knock it down. Case, and that'll be away. Throw in. So Neal, that'll go out of play again. A long game, a lot of shots that go out of play. There are 14, 15 more shots, that's 10 more minutes. I mean, there are games that go up and down. This has been a very defensive game. Liverpool 1-0 lead. It's hard to believe that they're going to give this up. They might score another one. And Bolton a save. Now they're gonna kick it deep. Liverpool looking. Oh, they're playing their end game right now. Case, a very solid defensive game. McDermott. And there you see, it's all red. Nobody's had a clear-cut chance. I mean, it's tense. Man United scored. Man United just scored. And it hasn't come up yet on the latest events. But it will. Man United has scored. They lead 1-0. Man City is still tied with Ipswich. And that's not a good tie. Remember, the team at home is on the left. Demo and out of play. Derby frustrated all day. They're just playing back. They're saying, hey, try it. McDermott. Johnson. Knocked away by McFarland. Gemmell. Gemmell again. Gemmell will bring it up himself. And he'll go back to Webster. George to Hector. And what a terrible pass. Powell will come in for Kevin Hector. Alec Lindsay is in for Steve Highway. Thompson will have it. And Man United and Norwich has just tied it up. Norwich has just tied it up. It's 1-1. Man U had a 1-0 lead and Norwich just tied it up at 1. That's not a good tie. If you're Man United at home, that's not a good tie. There it is. Norwich, Jones in the 81st. Just ended up tying that up. Lindsay to Hughes. And in front, trying to make it 2-0. McDermott to Kennedy. Maybe on the side, Lindsay again. Trying to get in. Knocked away, Hughes. To Lindsay, in front, Case, oh, and hit the post, Lindsay, saved by Bolton. Oh my, almost a 2-0 lead. So here's Bolton, they'll kick it away. Thompson to Kennedy to McDermott. They go around to Keegan. Here is Keegan. And Gemmell, and knocked away. I mean, game is coming to an end. Liverpool a 1-0 lead. It hasn't been the most exciting, very defensive. Burns for Newcastle. has scored in the 79th. 2-0 there. Trying to see Birmingham. Still Bristol City 1-0 leads 1-0. Kennedy to Keegan. In the 83rd, here's Case. And Gemmel, it's going to be a goal kick, they say. 18,300 here. It's the smallest stadium in the Premier League. The baseball grounds. There's 1,800 Liverpool fans here. They stocked the away grounds for this big one. Here's Kennedy. Johnson now. Any game that we have is going to be stocked. Man U has scored. So Man U has scored in the 83rd minute. Macari has scored. It's 2-1 there. So they're picking it up. Here's Neal to throw it in. Derby hasn't had many shots on goal, really. Here's Kennedy. That was a bad pass out of play. Not the sharpest. Again, you're playing a better team. So yeah, it's not always going to be the sharpest of games. But here's Bolton. Hughes to Lindsay. Lindsay again to Thomas. They'll get it back to Bolton. Oh, you wonder about the national teams. They're going to play. And that's going to be big. You see a lot of teams here. Post-game show. Neal is offside. Derby has not solved at all. They have not solved at all this Liverpool defense. Not even close. They haven't even been close, this Liverpool defense. Not at all. And Kennedy. The corner. It's going to be high and away. Bolton. Gemmel. And Case will knock that one away. I mean, it's coming to an end. Derby County has not had success, really. George. And here's Neal. Neal to Case. That's going to be high and deep. 87th minute, Webster. Foul to George. Hughes. It's going to be Lindsay. They'll push it ahead. Johnson. They're playing a freeze now. I mean, they're playing a lot of people back. Liverpool basically has said, we're going to concede that we only scored one goal today in the 3rd minute. Derby County, once they figured out they couldn't solve Liverpool's defense, they just stay back, really. Lindsay to Kevin Keegan. Kennedy. And here's Kennedy. Webster. And, I mean, they keep getting the chances. But here's Riach. Riach again to Newton. Time is running down, and Derby County needs to start pushing ahead. Todd. George. Hughes to Kennedy. Keegan. Keegan again to Lindsay. They're going to try and make it 2-0. And that'll be a corner. They want to make it 2-0. You know, the plus minuses are big. Arsenal has scored. It was Spurs that scored, Armstrong. And then Arsenal just scored and made it 3-1. McDermott. It's been 1-0 here the whole game. In the 89th minute, 3-1 Arsenal. They lead Spurs. We thought about having that game. It was 2-0, then 2-1. Webster now. Clock is ticking. They're going to put a number up on the board. I don't know. It's probably going to be just a minute or so. Johnson to the near side. Case and Webster, and it'll be a corner. 3 minutes of injury time. So Kennedy, we got 3 more minutes, and that's it. They're trying to make it 2. Oh, Thompson too high. First time we've had one of them in a while. It's been a very plodding game. Both teams afraid of entry passes really into the box. Liverpool not getting what they really needed to. And Neal, that's going to put Derby up a little bit. They're going to have another rush if they get it late. That'll be a point stolen from Liverpool and a point they gained as a bonus. Johnson again, and they'll bring it back to Keegan. Kevin Keegan. And Webster again to McFarland. Webster will get it up to George. And to Powell now. And he'll get it up to Newton, and here comes Darby. Lindsay will knock it away. Thomas and Darby, a couple more chances for them, and that's an offside. No, it's going to be a yellow. Thomas. It's a foul. I didn't see it. It was low, and that's going to shift everybody up here. It's going to make it difficult for Darby. The free kick in wide, and they're going to hurry this. Oh, a corner. And that's going to take more time. Here's Kennedy. Kennedy. Oh, what a goal! Kevin Keegan! His first in the season. Kevin Keegan joins Case, and they win the game 2-0. Oh, what a goal! Kevin Keegan. Oh, what a header. Oh, look at Keegan celebrate. 2-0. And that'll be it. Gemmell. They got Hales and knocked away by Thompson. It'll be a corner kick. Liverpool celebrating. You can see them. They're going nuts. At the goal line, Clemens is saved. They got to be careful because the plus minus is going to be big. That's it. And here in the baseball ground, Liverpool 2, Derby 0. And there it is. Liverpool 2, Derby 0. And Kevin Keegan's goal makes it 2-0, and that was it. 57 degrees, kind of crazy in August. Very cool and calm. Kevin Keegan, the best performer. Ian Callahan, very difficult for Liverpool. For Derby, Bolton, where the goalkeeper was the best, 6 saved shots. Newton, he struggled. Keegan, 1 shot and it went in. That is big. For Derby, you can see down here, up here to the right, very big for Derby. And for, there it is, the Liverpool stats. Kevin Keegan with the goal. So Kevin Keegan has scored a goal, and I'm just looking at that in the very end. So that sealed the deal. Very quickly, let's take a look at the post-match report. Here's the player statistics right here for Derby. And there we go, and the Liverpool stats right here. Boom. A lot more shots. There is, let's see. For Liverpool, here's Kevin Keegan, the player of the match. So 2 crosses, good passing. Attacking Keegan was just so good. Expected goals, he was there. And 7.3 there, and there's Derby. So taking a look here, now we are going to go and taking a look at the post-match report. Actually, let's take a look here. The match stats. There we go. 12 foreign shots. Derby only with 4 shots. 1 chance off the woodwork for Liverpool. A very not so great day for them. And right there. So, let's take a look at all the scores and everything. Here we go. Birmingham, Bristol City 1-0 over Birmingham. Kendall was sent off. Liverpool 2-0 over Derby. We had that game. Everton 1-0 over Sunderland. And that looked good. Man City and Ipswich 1-1 tie. On your right-hand side are the current standings leads. Peter Lorimer in the 41st minute, 1-0 there. Man United 2-1 over Norwich. Newcastle 2-0 over Coventry. QPR 3-0 over Aston Villa. West Ham 2-1 over Stoke. Arsenal 3-1 over Tottenham. Middlesbrough 1-0 there. Let's take a look at how Kendall was sent off. And he was sent off in the 30th minute. I kept looking at that the full time. Here it is. Kendall, bam! Oh my God, he swung his foot on Tayton. And this guy came out and just gave him a straight red. So that wasn't very good there. That was tough. That was very, very tough there. And that was a big one. You take a look to the side. Right now, Middlesbrough, Newcastle is second, Leeds is third. We're in the very beginning of anything. Of course, Liverpool just played their first game. We're going to take a look now as we continue this. Saving the game here at, oh, yeah, I have to. And let's take a look at everything here. So the way league's in focus right now, after today, right now, the league table. The overview, sorry. Barcelona, a 4-goal win today. They won 4-0 over Las Palmas. Their first place in their division. They look good. Olmo, with 2 goals, he leads everybody there. The first division, the one that you just saw, those are the games right there. Bristol City, Birmingham, Liverpool, and Derby. And everything to there, that is very big. You see Middlesbrough, right there, they have 4 points. And they look good there in the first division. Worthington for Leicester, still the best. French Division 1. You had everybody on the 12th play their games. So we knew that before that started. The Bundesliga hasn't started yet. Serie A was today. And you see Lazio winning. Everybody playing one game. A lot of 1-0, 3-0s or whatever. Serie A looking good. Torino, the defending champion. They won today 1-0. And Torino over Verona there in Serie A. Scottish Premier Division. They already played everywhere. They just played the League Cup or whatever, but there's no change there. Well, in the you see already the 15th. They play later on tonight, and we're going to do that. We're going to play to the 16th. And there we go, the 16th. And we'll play beyond the weekend. We'll play the whole weekend. So we'll play to the 17th. We're going to go after that, though. There it is. So Sunday was 15th. So there we go. 7-0 Feyenoord. It's just absolutely good. Feyenoord and PSV looking good there. FC 20, Ajax 4-0 there. PSV very good. And PSV and Feyenoord, that's going to be the best thing. They're just too good for their league. Ajax maybe. Who knows? Ajax might be playing the tougher teams. You just never know. It's just a blowout league. Very top heavy there. The NASL, New York there, and this was the last games. Everything there, and you can see New York 55, LA 53. And you take a look in the second division. And the second division here, Blackpool, 4 points. Sheffield and Wolves with 3. The top 3 move up. There are no playoffs. You just move up and down, and that's it. Nottingham Forest, 12th, but they only played 1 game. Martin O'Neill with a goal. So Sheffield United with a few injuries there. Around the world, well, there you see. The African Champions League starts there. In Europe, Meadowbank Thistle versus Hearts. Brentford versus Shrewsbury. In the Carabao Cup. There you see the difference is. That's just a little bit the news. And there's a few there. Atletico right there for Spain only wins 1-0. Real Madrid gets a Super Cup win. 11 times won, but that's just like the Charity Shield. Don't care about that. Ruiz has gone through injury. And Atletico Bilbao, they win. Maguire, Barrett suffers injury for Nottingham. You see some of the good ones there, upcoming events. The Carabao Cup, that's big. Leagues in focus. Yep. You see Barcelona looking very good. Well, that's going to be really quickly, though. We're going to take a look at the first division of matches and results. As you saw, Bristol City, Liverpool, and Derby. And Man United 2-1 here. And the biggest thing, just when you look at this, you watch the goals. And it was 0-0. Daly. And that's Jones, and he scores. And that's big for Man United. It was 0-0. And then watch Norwich. Dell to Gibbons. And again, Jones, and he put it in. What a free kick. Look at Macari, and that one was a 2-1 win. Next, for the Premier League, you have a few in the middle, and then a lot of people in the middle, and then they play again. There's a lot of match congestion. Remember, they play 40 or some matches. Derby and Arsenal will be big, but next Saturday, and this is about as big as you can get. It'll be next Saturday, the Spanish Premier League. You have Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Real has not played, and Atletico Madrid has not played. So a huge rivalry, very, very big for that. We will see everybody later. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.